Welcome in, welcome in. All right, you guys, this is the place to be. I'm telling you, this is the place to be for unity conscious vibe, the connective vibe. I mean, think about what we do here. We have off the cuff, which I just did off the cuff about how the monk became the monk through taking the key of the monkey, which is the monkey mind. And the key was learning to meditate to create a silence between the monkey mind and the monk to activate the monk's silence as being the everything. And there was a song created in the late 60s, right? The Sound of Silence. But take the monkey chatter mind. The key of the monkey was within the monkey mind. Take the key, open yourself up to meditation, and then integrate the monkey mind with to become the monk through the integration of meditation, silence, the monkey mind. And now the silence had become the wisdom of the monk. Powerful stuff. That was definitely an off the cuffer right there. For me, all time, because I revelated on that. I'm going to be honest. When I said that I revelated on that and I got the reality as I was reading what I had written in my word, because I was reading what I had wrote, right? And then it hit me even more, went integrated deeper, and I go, ooh, the monkey mind, because I was putting the monk and the monkey together in the key, but then I seen that it had to integrate into a deeper way. And the key for the monk to become a monk was to go to the monkey. When you take the key from the monkey, it's a monk. The key was learning to meditation and silence the monkey mind through the silence of self, going into the silence of your upper self, going into the silence, which ended up hushing the monkey mind. Hush, silence. It activated the monk. Powerful, powerful. No bragging. I just revelated on that one as I was doing it even more than when I was starting to present it. And that's why I like going off the cuff, because I'll revelate on a drop of a hat right when I'm speaking what I'm speaking, and then go take another revelation to the next level with it. That's what I call off the cuff for me. But anyways, but we're going to do something we haven't. Last time we did this, we did the fifth dimensions, the age of Aquarius. So we definitely got a song today. We got another song that we're going to do an esoteric lyrical meaning of a song from what I consider, personal opinion, call it. I don't think it is. I think it's facts. In the 70s, the greatest rock band was Led Zeppelin. We're going to go into one of their, we've only did Stairway to Heaven by them. We're going to go to another esoteric song. And this esoteric song isn't necessarily esoteric. And man, what I noticed of the esoteric of Stairway to Heaven when I compared it to the Eagles, Hotel California, this was esoteric in hope. The California was trying to bind you that you couldn't check out and never leave. Or you could check out, but you really can't leave us. And I'll debunk that. You can leave. It's a spiritual leaving. But anyway, so let's go do this today. We're going to do a song, and any of you know this, ancients know this, or any of you people who know this song is actually now in the last so many years with all the different movies, just because they would not release any of their songs into, they would not sell them before. They're one band, if you go and study their history, they did not give interviews back in the day. They stayed mysterious. They controlled their money. They didn't get taken by the music industry for money. Not saying they weren't under a contract, but definitely you can see the esoteric start changing it within them from Zeppelin 4 on, a little bit Zeppelin 3, but Zeppelin 4 on, you can start seeing the changes in the dress, especially with Jimmy Page wearing a lot of occultic stuff. And the stars and the moon, and in his dress he had the stars and the moon and the crescent moon on him, and definitely there became a very occultic vibe with this, and then you can go into Jimmy Page's past of even learning stuff, and he even admitted he was asked maybe 10 years he was at this college in England, and they were asking him the question, and see the videos, listen to me, Val. I'm fine with my throat. I'm not coughing. Thank you. But anyways, Jimmy Page said that he was into occult knowledge, but he wasn't into devil stuff. He said, I am. I was open to that, still am. And he even went in occult means hidden knowledge, but didn't go deep into it because it was rumors of the Golden Dawn, which we know what that goes back into. And then I did a study on the Golden Dawn, never did a video. I think I may have mentioned it a couple times. The Golden Dawn, from what I thought I knew to what I found out I knew, was not the truth. I thought it was started by Aleister Crowley. Hence, this is why you would get Do As I Wilt. Actually, the Golden Dawn was established before Aleister Crowley. And Aleister Crowley was invited in later, and the people within the Golden Dawn, except one of the ones that started the Golden Dawn, his musical downline of his ancestry is Eminem, which is McGregor Mathers. Yes, he was part of the starting of the Golden Dawn, not Aleister Crowley. He's the one that wanted Aleister Crowley in a few years later. The other members had heard Aleister Crowley's occultic things that they had heard from France, and the English Golden Dawn were like, we don't want him a part of it. McGregor Mathers wanted him, and then that's when you had the break off of 4 different parts of it. It started getting fractured into different groups of the Golden Dawn, but the original Golden Dawn did not want Aleister Crowley, and he's not an original starter of it. I did not know that until I did my own homework. So sometimes we can't take things off word value. We have to go do the homework. So anyways, let's look into this song's called Kashmir. This song caught me a long time ago because the words are very, very overtoned. There's a lot of stuff we're going to catch here that spiritual eyes are going to see. Like many Led Zeppelin songs, Led Zeppelin didn't try to make a bunch of 3-minute hits. They said, we found values in making great albums. We're not about, so they kind of took the record and they kind of did it their way, where very many people got ripped off by the music industry. We know how if you don't know about the music industry, the Beatles didn't have their own power over their own music. Other groups and other people went bankrupt not having any money because they were really ripped off. We know rap artists have, we know rock artists have, we know country music and other people have been ripped off. They were able to stay in control of their music to the days that they became the top band in the 70s. That even them going out and playing at a venue where the venue would take 70 and split 30 to the artist. Zeppelin was going and taking 90 and the venue would get 10, and they said, we'd rather have 10% of Zeppelin than none. They had put them in that kind of lock. This is facts. They had control over their money, where the other, there's some sad stories with other artists who just got hammered, not knowing, being a young man, young women, by the music industry, just really thieving them, signing contracts. They didn't know what they signed. They had no knowledge of it. They just wanted to play their music. And then what goes with signing is a whole different video, but let's talk about this. So it says, the song is called Kashmir. Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face, and stars will fill my dreams, and stars fill my dream. I'm a traveler of both time, watch us, in space, to be where I've been. Right? So we already see there's some great spiritual stuff happening here to the awakened one. To sit with elders of the gentle race, the world that's seldom seen. So already we're seeing within the first aspects of this first paragraph, within the third and fourth line, that they're talking some depth of a spirituality here that's just not exoteric. It blows your exoteric church out of the way, out of the water. Bye-bye. You don't even preach messages as hard as this exoteric of these verses. And that's facts. That's facts, because this is esoteric stuff. Watch it continue. The world that's seldom seen. So you have a world that's seldom seen, a reality that's seen, a dimension that's not seen by just the natural eyes, okay? To set with elders of a gentle race, a world that's seldom seen. They talk of days when they sit and wait, that all will be revealed, revelation knowledge. Meaning, he's saying we're sitting with some folks from a different aspect of the reality that are revelating elders, that they're talking about stuff that this world doesn't see. Watch this. This song is just getting cooking. They talk of dates, which will all be and sit and wait for all to be revealed. Talk and song from tongues of a lifting grace. He goes, talk in song from tongues of a lifting grace. So he says there's a talk in a song or a rhythm of a song, right? A song has a rhythmic intention, a rhythmic coming out of it. A song is spoken. A song is sung in different, what's the word I'm thinking of? Gosh darn it. Different frequencies or singing in key. I'll use that. There's another word I'm missing right now, but there's song and frequencies that's talking about something. The song is talking about from the song from tongues of lifting grace, meaning lifting you up with grace, not in judgment, like I just did judgment just the other day. I tell you, when I do videos, guys, girls, people, vast ones, anointed ones that have been anointed with the reality of who they are, that are awakening, I'm giving you breadcrumbs to teach some of you that are learning. And if you're not, don't take it as I'm teaching you something you know already. But some of you might be getting breadcrumbs to the next video connection from the former video, because they're always going to connect. It's like a train. And he says, lifting grace, giving grace, not judgment. And it's a lifting, it's lifting up, it's ascending grace, right? Sounds caress my ear. The song caresses my ear. It loves me. It caresses me. It doesn't push me away. It caresses me. And he says, not a word I heard could I relate. And not a word I heard could I relate. The story was quite clear. Not a word I heard could I relate. The story was quite clear. There's a higher going on here that was bringing a clarity that at first he was relating to and finding a relation of it. But this sound of grace lifting up of these elders was creating a vibe, a revelation, a song, a frequency of the lyrical aspect of speaking these words. But it was a song to him, and that he says, but the story is bringing a clarity. This Kashmir adventure is bringing a clarity. I'm telling you, this is very deeply esoteric and not bad esoteric. It's about awakening, right? Oh, baby, I've been blind, right? I've been former. Been means past. Oh, yeah, mama, there ain't no denying. Oh, yes, I've been blind. Mama, ain't no denying. No denying. He's saying I was blind. I've been blind. Past tense. All I see turns to brown as the sun burns the ground, and my eyes fill with sand as I scan this wasted land to try to find the way I feel. This is heavy because this would go into where Kashmir is, and I know it's a place. God, I know where that place is, and I can't, in between India and Pakistan, and I could be way off, but I believe in that area. If I'm wrong, drop it in the comments. I'd have to look it up to remember the exacting, but I know it's called Kashmir. It's a place, this is a sandy desert. He's through this desert, he's having this awakening, right? He says that even the sand is filling my eyes. What usually sand gets in your eyes, you can't see. It's granule, it's grainy, so it even hurts your eyes, right? But he talks about being denied, and he was blind. And he couldn't, but now the story was becoming so clear that he used to be blind. He was blind, and he can't deny it, right? He said, as I scan this wasted land, try to find the way I feel. Oh, pilot of the storm who leaves no trace, like sorts inside a dream. That's heavy. Like sorts inside a dream. This is heavy because of the band and being English. Sometimes with Robert Plant and the music, some words I would think said something else, and when I look at I never thought this said sort. Where are we at again? The pilot of the storm who leaves no trace. I knew that, like sorts inside a dream. I thought it said I didn't know it said sorts inside a dream, but notice he's talking about a dream. Leave the path that led me to this place, yellow desert stream. My Shangri-La beneath the summer moon, I will return again. As a dust that floats high in June, we're moving through Kashmir. So notice he talks about Shangri-La. And if anybody with any mythical knowledge knows, Shangri-La is like going to a place of perfection or heaven or straight joy. He's looking for this higher realm place like a Shangri-La. But this place that I'm going through is really like it's wasted land. It's barren, it's sandy, it's desert. But I've had this experience and was caught up with these elders. Through this experience, I was caught up with these elders and I seen things that I had never seen before. I realized I was blind, but there was a clarity coming to me, a revelation knowledge, a waking up that I'm going through through this process. This is Kashmir. And he goes, the place is called Kashmir. We also know Kashmir is this place because it is a literal place in this aspect of the desert of this area. And it is Kashmir in Morocco. It could be Morocco or that, but if I'm wrong, I mean, I could be swinging and missing here, but I know it's a desert place, obviously, in these places. And he talks about the storm leaves no trace that led me to this yellow desert stream. My Shangri-La is beneath the summer moon. Beneath the summer moon, I will return again. He says, I will return to this place again, right? The Shangri-La of the experience with the elders. As the dust floats high in June, we're moving through Kashmir. O Father of the four winds, nature, right? The four winds, east, north, west, and south, which also could represent the four elements, fire, water, earth, and air. Remember, this is fire, water, earth, and air also. This song is very deep. You can see the esoteric is written all over this song. When I said that earlier, there's more esoteric that than you'll find in yesterday's church service or Sunday's church service, which is all exoteric. In dogma and indoctrination, ride the dreams of exotericism, made for the masses. We went over this in etymology. Exoteric is made for the public consumption. Esoteric is for them who are in the club, that wake up and go in the club and find out the true meaning, the exalted and higher meaning of what really that might mean or say. Keep it secret. Or get on and let's divulge it to each other. We're demystifying the mystery. As the dust floats high in June, we're moving through Kashmir. O Father of the four winds, lift my sails, fill my sails, cross the sea of years, right? With no provision but an open face along the straits of fear. Wow. Meaning, we come into this life, we forget. We've been fractal. We went over this. We've been fractal, divided, and everything else. He's talking about the experience as the Father of the four winds sails across the sea of years, meaning my lifetime, years, right? With no provision but an open face along the straits of fear, meaning we walked along these straits of fear. We've had this fear aspect on us, but it seems to be breaking with this awakening, because watch what the next verses start implying. Oh, when I'm on my way, yeah, and my feet wear my fickle way to stay. So a balance and foundation. My feet for fickle, but he says, I'm beginning to, my feet wear my fickle way to stay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, but I'm down. Oh yeah, but I'm down, so down. Oh baby, oh my baby, let me take you there. Come on, let's take you there. Let me take you there. He's talking about us taking back to Kashmir, to the place he experienced. He says, I went through this experience, found out who I am. I got to take you there, baby. It could be the feminine aspect, could be outer woman, wife, girlfriend, but whoever's the baby is, it could be his lower self. It could be anything that you met, because this song is so full of esoteric knowledge. And this is why we do this. It's decoding it. We're decoding the esoteric meaning. Now, I went to the background and told you this band, definitely when you go into it, many of you may know if you're older, and those younger people who've deep dived, because if you don't think you know Zeppelin, I never heard their songs, go, if you've been watching movies the last 20 years, they're all over those movies. And you go, oh, that's the Zeppelin song? Oh, I've seen people decoding it, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are decoding younger people in their late 20s to 40s. They're decoding on their YouTube channels classic rock or older music, and they're finding out because they really weren't knowing about it, and then they're deep diving themselves and then coming out saying this music's great. I'm glad I found out. And then what it did, it opened them to being more open than just being in your culture. And especially, I really like it that I'm seeing these channels, but being done by a lot of Black younger folks who are saying, man, this is kind of was kept away from our culture and the music. And we were kind of one-sided and taught a certain thing. And when I opened this, I said, man, this music ranks is great, awesome. Even a lot better than the other stuff that was out then. And I tend to agree on certain stuff. Yeah. But anyways, the esoteric, we just broke down Kashmir, which is actually I want to say a 8 to 9 minute song on the record, on the tape. Live it goes 15, 16, 17 because this band that's a whole different story if we went into of what they do live. When you really wake up to this and see that this song is talking about going to another place through a rough desert place called Kashmir, which sounds beautiful, but it's a desert. But through the desert places of my life that you could see the scales of the years, he was talking about the years going through my life, I got uplifted to another place, that a world that people don't see. Through all my troubles woke me up to my real reality of who I am, and that's what really this song is saying. I woke up through going through the life of a desert place of Kashmir. I woke up and seen elders who were revealing stuff I didn't know, and I'm seeing clearly, which is the upper part of the song. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So this isn't negative. It's not like we did War Pigs by Black Sabbath, which told the truth. We did Hotel California, which today made me go, whoa, this is really what's going on in California now. I stand by that. California's Weirdoville when you look at how the states ran and what's this government. Horrible. Weirdoville. And then I did Californication, which talked about Weirdoville again. Californication by the Chili Peppers talked about it again. But the two songs I broke down from them are more uplifting of the soul than what others are doing against the soul. It's more the experiencing Stairway to Heaven, toward, and then this song, very experience, esoteric knowledge and stuff. So, man, we just did another esoteric breakdown this time of the song. Kashmir by the group Led Zeppelin, definitely enlightening. And the words used in these stuff about elders from a gentle race, a world seldom seen, man, we're talking esoteric depthness to these words. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. You guys have a great day.